17, back row of a rundown bar, speakers taped together, chasing who we are. The radio was bleeding through the cracked front door. Songs about forever, then losing it all the next morning. We learned every line like it was carved in skin. Sang it loud enough to feel brave again. From burned out towns to packed out rooms, every chord hit like a truth we knew. Hands in the air, we were broken but alive, trying to believe in better times. These are stadium lights in our open hearts, love falling apart, then starting again. Big loud anthems and slow sad songs, teaching us how to bend, not end. When the night feels heavy and the road feels long, we turn it up and carry on. Yeah, these songs don't quit on us. They teach us hope when we've had enough. I watched you cry in a beat-up car, rain on the windshield, world too hard, the piano line hit right on time. Said it's okay if you're not fine. We danced around the truth, then faced it head on. Some stayed together, some moved on, but every story had a fire inside, still burning years down the line. From cheap guitars to arena sound, same old pain, just louder now. Every voice joining the same refrain, turning hurt into something that remains. These are stadium lights in our open hearts, love falling apart, then starting again. Big loud anthems and slow sad songs, teaching us how to bend, not end. When the night feels heavy and the road feels long, we turn it up and carry on. Yeah, these songs don't quit on us. They teach us hope when we've had enough. Hear the drums like a steady pulse, bassline holding what we almost lost. Guitars crying, strings rising high, a million lives in a single line. If you're standing on the edge of giving in, let the harmony pull you back again. Under stadium lights in our open hearts, every scar says we tried again. From first true love to the last goodbye, these melodies refuse to die. When the night feels heavy and the road feels long, we turn it up and carry on. Yeah, these songs don't quit on us. They teach us hope when we've had enough. So play it loud when the world feels cold. Let the final chord remind your soul we're still I learned love on a scratched up vinyl, spinning in my brother's room. The needles skip, but we sang it straight. Two kids howling at the moon. Mom worked late, Dad slammed doors. We counted time by the drum. That song taught me how to feel before I knew where I was from. I took a long way through the hard nights with a radio for a friend. Every chord said stay standing, even when the lights went dim. Turn it up, let it break us open. Let the chorus do what words can't do. When hearts are cracked and hands are shaking, these songs pull us back into truth. From first love highs to goodbye letters, we bleed the same when the speakers boom. Turn it up, hold me together. If this is all we have, it's enough to move. I fell apart in a rented kitchen. Cold coffee rain on the pane. Piano chords filled the silence. Taught my breath to come back again. Saw a band in a packed old theater, sweat lights and a borrowed grin. Strangers shouting every line, like we'd all been where I'd been. In the rise and fall of a power chord, I felt my pulse align. We were stitched by the rhythm, by a hope we couldn't define. Turn it up, let it break us open. Let the chorus do what words can't do. When hearts are cracked and hands are shaking, these songs pull us back into truth. From first love highs to goodbye letters, we bleed the same when the speakers boom. Turn it up, hold me together. If this is all we have, it's enough to move. There's a string section swelling like a sunrise, crash cymbals saying stand tall. Backseat choirs, off-key and fearless. Every scar on the wall. We don't need saving, just a reason to believe we belong. Strike the strings, count it in. Let the night sing along. Turn it up, let it break us open. Let the chorus do what words can't do. When hearts are cracked and hands are shaking, these songs pull us back into truth. From first love highs to goodbye letters, we bleed the same when the speakers boom. Turn it up, hold me together. If this is all we have, it's enough to move. When the amps cool down and we head on, I'll carry this like proof that love can hurt and hope can rise. on a stage or in a room. Turn it up one last time. We're not alone in this tune. I was 21 with a second-hand guitar. Strings cut my fingers, dreams fell too far. Played to empty rooms, cheap lights overhead. Learning how to stare when fear said stay in bed. Posters on the wall of heroes who survived. They fell and stood back up, kept the fire alive. Every wrong note taught me what to do. Turn the pain into a reason to move. Mama said, hold your ground when the nights feel long. I wrote it on the page, then turned it into a song. We're gonna sing it loud till the ceiling shakes. Love in our chests, hearts ready to break. Hands in the air, feel the freedom start. Wide open road inside your heart. When the weight feels heavy and the climb gets hard, believe in the dream, let the truth be your spark. This melody carries us through the dark. Wide open road inside your heart. I met you by the river after work one day. Boots on the concrete, sky turning gray. You talked about leaving, chasing a chance. I said, I'm scared too. And we both laughed. We made a promise with a coffee cup ring to keep choosing hope in the little things. Every scar we carry, every fall is proof we tried, that we gave it our all. The world keeps testing what we're made of, but courage grows best when it's fed by love. We're gonna sing it loud till the ceiling shakes. Love in our chests, hearts ready to break. Hands in the air, feel the freedom start. Wide open road inside your heart. When the weight feels heavy and the climb gets hard, believe in the dream, let the truth be your spark. This melody carries us through the dark. Wide open road inside your heart. If you fall down, I'll be right there, counting the stars we can't see from here. Strings swell, drums hit, let the moment breathe. Every voice together, finally free. No locked doors now, no borrowed time. We draw our future in a steady line. We're gonna sing it loud till the ceiling shakes. Love in our chests, hearts ready to break. Hands in the air, feel the freedom start. Wide open road inside your heart. When the weight feels heavy and the climb gets hard, believe in the dream, let the truth be your spark. This melody carries us through the dark. Wide open road inside your heart. So play it again when the night feels long. Let the piano ring, let the strings move on. If you ever doubt who you really are, there's a wide open road inside your heart. was 20 with a second-hand jacket, keys to a car that stalled at every light. You laughed from the passenger window, said don't worry, we'll be fine tonight. Radio low, talking over the static, dreams scribbled on a gas station map. Every mile felt like a promise, even when the road was cracked. We didn't have much, but we had the nerve to believe in something more than words. We were made of love and restless fire, hands on the wheel, hearts running wild. Every fall just taught us how to rise. Yeah, the dream is alive if you try. Hold on tight when the night feels long. Freedom sings when you keep moving on. They can say it's foolish, say we're wrong, but the dream is alive if you try. Now the years leave lines on our faces, bills on the table, dust on the plans, but I still see that look in your eyes, like you're daring the world to stand. We've lost a few fights to the silence, felt hope slip through tired hands. Still love keeps showing up unbroken, like it knows just who we are. Every scar is proof we stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. We were made of love and restless fire, hearts still burning under all this time. Every fall just taught us how to rise. Yeah, the dream is alive if you try. Hold on tight when the night feels long. Freedom sings when you keep moving on. They can say it's foolish, say we're wrong, but the dream is alive if you try. If the world gets heavy on your shoulders, put your head on mine, breathe it out. We didn't come this far for nothing. This is what believing's all about. We were made of love and restless fire, still chasing sparks that light the sky. Every fall just taught us how to rise. Yeah, the dream is alive if you try. Hold on tight when the night feels long. Freedom sings when you keep moving on. Let them doubt it, let them talk. We're still running toward tomorrow. Stop the engine, take the long way home. As long as we're together, we're not alone. The road keeps calling, and we reply. The dream is alive if you try. If you try. Friday night radio hums bones in the kitchen. Coffee's gone cold by the sink. Your jacket's still hanging by the door frame, like it's waiting on me to think. We used to sing loud with the windows wide open, every word like a raised fist in the air. Now the room feels smaller than it ever did, but your name is still everywhere. Some songs are built to carry a fire, or pull a whole town to its feet. Some are just notes and a worn out story, trying to teach a heart how to breathe. Anthems rise with passion and hope. They give you strength when you're feeling small. Ballads break down love and heartbreak, put the truth in every fall. Some nights I need that roar of belief, some nights I need the truth laid bare. Every song is a mile of the road, from who we were to who we are. I remember your hands on a cracked old piano, playing chords you barely knew, laughing when the neighbors knocked on the wall, said let them hear what we've been through. We chased big dreams down narrow streets with nothing but time and nerve. You said if this all falls apart one day, at least we gave it the work it deserved. There's a beat that lifts you above the pain, like a banner held high in the rain. And there's a song that sits right beside you, and all you've got left is your name. Anthems rise with passion and hope. They give you strength when you're feeling small. Ballads break down love and heartbreak, put the truth in every fall. Some nights I need that roar of belief, some nights I need the truth laid bare. Every song is a mile of the road, from who we were to who we are. I've seen tears hit the stage lights, I've seen fists up, eyes closed tight. I've learned that healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just surviving the night. If I scream it out, I feel alive. If I sing it low, I start to heal. Both kinds of songs kept me standing, taught me what's broken can still feel real. Anthems rise with passion and hope. They give you strength when you're feeling small. Ballads break down love and heartbreak, put the truth in every fall. From crowded rooms to an empty car, with the radio holding my scars. Every song is a mile of the road, from who we were to who we are. So play it loud or play it slow, let it hit you where it needs to go. Every listener's got a story to run, and a song that says you're not alone. You're not alone. carried both like stones in my jacket. Every door I tried was heavy at first, but the hand to remember, the hand that works. I fell down hard, got up worse, still breathing, still rehearse. There's steel in my chest when the night gets loud, a fire in my lungs when I say it out loud. I bend but I don't break, I stand my ground. I'm built from the bruises that taught me how. If the road gets mean and the climb's a mess, I won't trade this fight for an easy rest. I'm chasing the dream with a beat up heart. There's steel in my chest, yeah, that's the spark. I slept in cars with the radio low, played barroom stages where the tips came slow. Strings cut my fingers, bled on the frets. Crowds of 10 felt like promises kept. I watched my name on a handwritten sign, fell 10 feet tall for a moment in time. When the lights came on, I crossed that line, said, this is mine. There's steel in my chest when the night gets loud, a fire in my lungs when I say it out loud. I bend but I don't break, I stand my ground. I'm built from the bruises that taught me how. If the road gets mean and the climb's a mess, I won't trade this fight for an easy rest. I'm chasing the dream with a beat up heart. There's steel in my chest, yeah, that's the spark. I've seen friends fade, I've lost some days, I've learned the cost of the price you pay. But hope's a habit you learn to keep, like counting steps when the floor feels weak. There's steel in my chest when the night gets loud, a fire in my lungs when I say it out loud. I bend but I don't break, I stand my ground. I'm built from the bruises that taught me how. When the road gets mean and the climb's a mess, I won't trade this fight for an easy rest. I'm chasing the dream with a beat up heart. There's steel in my chest, yeah, that's the spark. So if you're listening from a borrowed room with a head full of plans and a month overdue, hold on tight, let the truth confess. You're stronger than the doubt you're up against. There's steel in your chest. Take the next step. I was 20 with secondhand guitar. Bust out nights, staring at the stars. Radio low, just enough to feel alive. Dreams in my pocket, doubts in my eyes. Mom said, son, don't let the hard days win. Dad's old jacket still smelled like gasoline. Every song felt bigger than the room, like a promise saying, you'll get through. We were tired, we were scared, we were barely holding on. But there was something in the sound that said we weren't wrong. So turn it up, let the walls all shake. Let the fear break open, let the heart awake. We learn to fly anyway. Through the fall, through the pain, with love as our fire, freedom our name. We learn to fly anyway. I've seen faces in the front row cry, hands in the air like they touch the sky. Stories stitched into every line, different lives, but the same fight. A girl with scars from a broken home, a boy who felt he was all alone. They sang along like it was their truth, like the song was proof they'd make it through. Every cracked voice, every raised fist said, I'm still here, I still exist. So turn it up, let the walls all shake. Let the fear break open, let the heart awake. We learn to fly anyway. Through the fall, through the pain, with love as our fire, freedom our name. We learn to fly anyway. When the road gets heavy and the night won't bend, when you're standing at the edge again, hold on to the sound that pulled you free. Courage starts with believing you can be more than the weight you've carried around, more than the silence trying to keep you down. Turn it up, hear the truth we play. Every broken note still finds its way. We learn to fly anyway. Through the doubt, through the strain, with hearts wide open, unchained. We learn to fly anyway. If you listen now, you're not alone. Every dream you love is trying to get home. Sing it louder, let tomorrow hear today. We learn to fly, yeah, we learn to fly anyway. I learned the chords from a cracked old radio on a back road night with the windows down. Mom said love don't come easy, kid, but it shows up when you stand your ground. We played till the neighbors knew our names, rust on the string, but the heart was loud. Every wrong turn still felt right. When the beat kept pulling us around, I've seen the doubt in a tired crowd. Hearts won't thin, but they're still proud. When the lights flicker, we don't fold. We turn it up and let it roll. We keep the fire alive, let it rise in our hands. From small town stages to faraway lands. If love's a fire, we're ready to stand. With scars on our sleeves and faith in the band, we keep the fire alive through the long, hard miles. Freedom rings in the codes and the smiles. When the world says stop, we answer with sound. We keep the fire alive, burning right now. I met you leaning on a beat-up case. Said you've been running but not from love. You had hope in your jacket pocket, and a map with the corners torn up. We wrote our names in the set listing, promised to play it honest and true. Every promise kept us breathing. Every fall taught us what to do. The road gets heavy, the nights get long, but the song still proves us strong. When the room goes quiet and waits, we hit the count and seal our fate. We keep the fire alive, let it rise in our hands. From small town stages to faraway lands. If love's a fire, we're ready to stand. With scars on our sleeves and faith in the band, we keep the fire alive through the long, hard miles. Freedom rings in the chords and the smiles. When the world says stop, we answer with sound. We keep the fire alive, burning right now. Piano rolls like a promise kept. Strings come in, lift every breath. Drums hit home, steady and true. Bassline carries me back to you. If tomorrow shakes our belief, we'll lean on the groove, find relief. We keep the fire alive, let it rise in our hands. From small town stages to faraway lands. If love's a fire, we're ready to stand. With scars on our sleeves and faith in the band, we keep the fire alive through the long, hard miles. Freedom rings in the chords and the smiles. When the world says stop, we answer with sound. We keep the fire alive, burning right now. So play it slow, let the last note stay. Hearts wide open, we'll find our way. As long as there's a reason to believe, we keep the fire alive, you and me. I learned your song from a crackling radio. Late night drive, windows down, nowhere to go. Mama said keep your feet on solid ground, but the chords in my chest kept pulling me out. Posters taped with hope and tape on the wall. Every wrong turn taught me how to stand tall. I carried love like a match in the rain, kept it lit through the hurt and the strain. We were broke but breathing fire, heartbeats lining up with a wire. Every mile felt closer to the truth, that the road was leading me to you. Sing it loud, let the walls fall away. Hands up, we're alive today. Love's a wild wind, let it run you free. If you stumble, stand and believe. We rise with the scars we earn, turn the fear into lessons learned. When the lights go down, we choose to stay. Wide open sky, we found our way. I've seen doubt try to shut every door, cold stare saying, what are you fighting for? But your eyes said, I've been there too. We stitched our faith from what we've been through. Backroom stages, strings out of tune, crowds of fire fell like a full moon. We played our hearts till the floor shook loose. Every chord a promise, every beat the truth. We were tired, but we wouldn't bend. Found our strength in the cracks within. Every fall just taught us how to get back up and say it now. Sing it loud, let the walls fall away. Hands up, we're alive today. Love's a wild wind, let it run you free. If you stumble, stand and believe. We rise with the scars we earned, turn the fear into lessons learned. When the lights go down, we choose to stay. Wide open sky, we find our way. When the night feels heavy on your bones, and the silence starts feeling like stone, put your ear to the beating drum. That's a million hearts saying, come on. Freedom's not a place you land, it's a choice you make, a line in the sand. Hold on tight to what you know. You're stronger than the pain you know. Sing it loud, let the walls fall away. Hands up, we're alive today. Love's a wild wind, let it run you free. If you stumble, stand and believe. We rise with the scars we earned, turn the fear into lessons learned. When the lights go down, we choose to stay. Wide open skies, we find our way. We found our way. So play it slow, let the strings ring true. Found my courage standing next to you. No chains tonight, just open eyes, wide open skies, wide open skies. Parked by the river with the engine still warm, radio low, hands smelling like working rain. You laughed at the map, said we'll learn as we go. Streetlights blinking like chances, calling our name. I had doubts in my pockets, changing keys. You had a spark that wouldn't sit still. Every goodbye felt heavy as stone, but every first step felt real. We learned how to fall and get back up, scrape knees, cheap coffee, borrowed faith. If the road went quiet, we sang it loud, turned late nights into plans we made. If love is a fire, let it burn through the fear, let it light up the miles we ran. Hope is a promise we keep right here in the calluses of our hands. Freedom is choosing to stay wide awake when the world says settle and stand. Dreams are worth chasing again and again, worth the miles we ran. There was a summer, the bills piled high, strings broke on that old guitar. You worked late, I learned new chords, we counted stars from a dented car. Your eyes said don't quit on me, mine said I'm still all in. We danced in the kitchen barefoot and loud, like tomorrow was ready to begin. Every note turned into maybe soon, every closed door taught us how to kick it open with stubborn hearts and say this is ours right now. If love is a fire, let it burn through the fear, let it light up the miles we ran. Hope is a promise we keep right here in the calluses of our hands. Freedom is choosing to stay wide awake when the world says settle and stand. Dreams are worth chasing again and again, worth the miles we ran. When the drums hit hard and the lights go red, I feel your voice lift me up. Strings swell like the sky cracked open and the night can't hold us back. If the path been sharp, we bend with it, we're stronger than the doubt. Say it out loud, say it with me, this is what it's all about. If love is a fire, let it burn through the fear, let it light up the miles we ran. Hope is a promise we keep right here in the calluses of our hands. Freedom is choosing to stay wide awake when the world says settle and stand. Dreams are worth chasing again and again, worth the miles we ran. So turn the key, let the engine sing. We're not done, not even close. With every scar and every win, we learn the thing that matters most. Dreams are worth chasing again and again, worth the miles we ran. through storm and fire, we'll never fall. In the darkest night, we'll make our stand. With hearts of steel, we'll hear the call. Through the pain we rise above, our spirits burning like the stars. No chain can hold the power of love. We are unbroken, we'll go far. In every tear, a story's told of hearts that bleed and dreams that fall. But through the cracks, the truth unfolds. A love that heals, no matter how small. Through the pain we rise above, our spirits burning like the stars. No chain can hold the power of love. We are unbroken, we'll go far. Unbroken light shining through, a flame that burns forever true. We'll fight the fight, we'll see it through. Together strong, just me and you. When the world feels lost and hope seems thin, we'll light the way, let the healing begin. With every note, every song we sing, we find the strength to rise again. Unbroken light shining through, a flame that burns forever true. We'll fight the fight, we'll see it through. Together strong, we'll rise in light. Together strong, we'll rise above. Unbroken light, a song of love. I was 16 with a radio buzzing low, bedroom door shut, rain on the window. Mom worked late, dad's old jacket on the chair. I learned how to breathe with a song in the air. Street lights flicker like they knew my name. Every chord felt like a match to the flame. I didn't have much, just a beat and a dream, but there was enough to keep me clean. We were broke but loud, hearts on our sleeves, trading fear you by the jukebox, crack vinyl spin. You smile like you knew where I'd been. We talk about leaving, maps on a napkin, promises written in cheap blue ink. We chase that sound across county lines, gaslight blinking, running on time. Every mile taught us patience and nerve. Every fall showed us what we deserve. When the crowd goes quiet and the lights go cold, we lean on the truth we already know. Love's not easy, freedom's a fight, but we sing it out anyway. Every night these songs lift us higher when the nights are long. Teach us how to love, teach us to be strong. From the backseat rides to the big world stage, we keep turning pain into power on the page. If the road gets the road and the sky comes down, we turn it up and we stand our ground. Yeah, these songs remind us who we are, still standing on the radio, reaching for the stars. Hear the drums like a heartbeat, steady and true. Guitars cut through, saying I'm here with you. Piano rolls like a promise kept, strings come in when there's nothing left. If we fall, we rise, that's the deal we made. Write it loud in a major key, unafraid. These songs lift us higher when the nights are long. Teach us how to love, teach us to be strong. From the backseat rides to the big world stage, we keep turning pain into power on the page. If the road gets the road and the sky comes down, we turn it up and we stand our ground. Yeah, these songs remind us who we are, still standing on the radio, reaching for the stars. So play it slow, let it carry you home, through every broken mile. You know, as long as there's a voice and a guitar, we'll keep going wherever you are. We were killing time on a back road Sunday. Radio low, windows cracked just right. Your hand on the dash, mine on the wheel, talking big about a life we hadn't tried. There were bills in the glove box, maps with coffee stains, but your laugh cut through all that noise. You said, I know it's hard, but I still believe. And the night fell wide with choice. I've tripped on doubt, I've bent my knees, but every time I looked at you, I remembered who I wanted to be. If the road gets long and the lights burn out, we'll keep moving, hearts wide open. Love's a fire we can't put down, hope keeps pulling us forward. We were born to run, not settling. Freedom sings when we listen. Hold on tight, let the future in. Every dream is still worth the climb. We rented rooms with peeling paint, counted change on a dime or table. You work late, I learned to wait. We made it work with what we were able. There were storms that shook the frame, days we thought about giving up, but you wrote plans on the fridge in blue. Said one more step is enough. I felt the weight of losing sleep, but when your eyes met mine, I knew this promise was ours to keep. If the road gets long and the lights burn out, we'll keep moving, hearts wide open. Love's a fire we can't put down. Hope keeps pulling us forward. We were born to run, not settle in. Freedom sings when we listen. Hold on tight, let the future in. Every dream is still worth the climb. Crash of the drums, let the night roll on. Guitars ring like a vow we made. Piano chords lay us steady ground. Strings lift us when we start to fade. If fear comes knocking at our door, we'll answer with our names. Say we're still here, still choosing more, still playing this wild, honest game. If the road gets long and the lights burn out, we'll keep moving, hearts wide open. Love's a fire we can't put down. Hope keeps pulling us forward. We were born to run, not settle in. Freedom sings when we listen. Hold on tight, let the future in. Every dream is still worth the climb. So take my hand, feel the engine hum. Morning breaks and we're still alive. No matter how far we've yet to come, every dream is still worth the climb. I learned the chords on a beat-up radio, sitting on the floor of a rented room. Maps on the wall with pins and tape, every song I promised I'd make come true. We drove all night with the windows cracked, coffee cups and a tank on red. Every town had a different name, but the same old ache in our chests. When the lights went out and the rent was late, we tuned our hearts to a louder faith. Hands on strings, feet on the floor, we played like there was nothing more. Turn it up till the pain lets go. Let the drums carry what we don't know. From broken love to the strength to stand, these songs keep traveling hand to hand. If you're falling, if you're alone, there's a fire in every tone. We sing it raw, we sing it true, a soundtrack for me and you. I saw your letter in a midnight train, ink ran thin from a shaking hand. You said the years took what they could, left scars you never planned. On a small town stage with a borrowed light, we played it soft, then we played it loud. Tears and smiles in the front row, same story, different crowd. When the road felt long and the deal fell through, we learned what staying really means to do. Count the losses, keep the flames, sing the hurt, don't hide the name. Turn it up till the pain lets go. Let the drums carry what we don't know. From broken love to the strength to stand, these songs keep traveling hand to hand. If you're falling, if you're alone, there's a fire in every tone. We sing it raw, we sing it true, a soundtrack for me and you. Pianos ring like open doors, strings rise up, then the crash roars. Every mile adds to the truth, we're still here and so are you. Hold the note, breathe it in, let the healing finally begin. And turn it up till the pain lets go. Let the drums carry what we don't know. From broken love to the strength to stand, these songs keep traveling hand to hand. If you're falling, if you're alone, there's a fire in every tone. We sing it raw, we sing it true, a soundtrack for me and you. Across the world, from room to room, hope finds a way through every tune. When words fall short and hearts feel worn, we play on and we carry on. Sky's still blue, old boots on the floor, roads I once walked through. Coffee steam, sunrise paints the window gold. Hair still shaking from the nights that felt too cold, but every crack in the pavement spells my name again. Quiet call to stand, even when I'm paper thin. I know the climb is long, but I still feel the spark. If the world goes loud, I'll find my own guitar in the dark. So let me up slow, let the piano breathe. Open hat hearts crash when I believe. Love's a rust-red engine that still runs when it hurts. We keep rolling forward through the better and the worst. Perseverance in our pockets, hope tied to our sleeves. We are proof that broken hearts still beat to the beat. Oh, hold on, don't let go, the world still needs our song. Postcard this hope tied to our sleeves. We are proof that broken hearts still beat to the beat. Oh, hold on, don't let go, the world still needs our song. Strings can swell if they won't let emotion run wild. No fear in the rhythm now, let the truth reconcile. Every tear gets a snare hit, every doubt meets a crash. Every almost gave up turns to a road we earn back. So lift me up slow, let the piano breathe. Open-eyed hearts crash when I believe. Love's a storm-proof engine that still runs when it breaks. We keep rolling forward no matter what it takes. Perseverance in our pockets, hope tied to our sleeves. We are proof that wounded hearts still beat to the beat. Oh, hold on, don't